Hello, everybody. It's time for another Monday movie review. This one is going to be about a movie that the title is kind of apropos. The movie's name is Land of Bad, and this movie is bad. It's boring, which is really funny considering it's supposed to be like this high tension, Black Hawk Down kind of movie, and it is just kind of generic blah. Like, also, if you go to the or not the Wikipedia page, but I'm pretty sure if you go to the Wikipedia page, it'll say some dumb shit too. But if you go to the IMDb for Land of Bad, people are shredding the shit out of this movie for like continuity errors and like fucking shit that no normal person would notice. Because this movie feels like it's supposed to be um, like a serious military movie, but it just isn't good. Fucking, and I kind of feel like the Hemsworth brothers that are in this, which are not the famous Hemsworth, not Chris Hemsworth, but Luke and Liam, they wanted because I'm pretty sure Chris Hemsworth did a military movie that was relatively well received. I feel like they wanted to do that, but they couldn't get a good person to do it. So this movie also has Russell Crowe. And honestly, the only thing I ever really think about Russell Crowe is that song by Gaelic Storm titled "That Time I Punched Russell Crowe," which is an amazing song, by the way, if you haven't listened to it. Uh, but yeah, this fucking it's like an operator team is going into not really disclosed area. It's later supposed to be the Philippines, like Philippine uh, jungle or something. But it's apparently just Australia. Um, and there's just like I, there's so much like weird shit. Like they're supposed to be in the Philippines looking for an ex KGB guy who might have stolen a CIA asset, but then there's an Islamic terrorist cell and leader, and they brutally murder the family and the guy and the ex KGB guy, and then they just like so. I honestly don't know. I don't know how the movie ends because I had to go to the fucking bathroom at the tail end of the fucking movie. But I guarantee you, it's probably because they're like this whole countdown to a bunch of airstrikes with I think bunker buster bombs. And the point I left, they said there was like 14 minutes till the next strike, and I came back and like movie had ended or something. There's also a weird juxtaposition of like dude is getting tortured by the militia, like the Filipino militia, and they cut to Russell Crowe's character at a store, like a food store, which people pointed out that it was an Australian uh, store. Like, there's a whole thing of that his character his wife is pregnant and going into labor, but we never see the wife. Like, we just see him having conversations with his wife, but we don't even hear her side of the conversation. Um, Maybe we see the wife at the end of the fucking movie, but I don't know because I didn't see the fucking end of the movie, and it wouldn't have paid off really, fucking great. Um, it's not my cup of tea, and apparently from what Jem said, people were just again excoriating it for being like so inaccurate with like things, and there's a whole thing where they like the Predator drone that they're flying. They're like it's shown shooting missiles, but then it cuts back to a shot where they have all four missiles like still on the Predator. Like they couldn't fucking keep that consistent, which is just fucking hilarious to me. Um, what fucking other shit can I talk about this fucking movie? One of the things that bothers me not just about this movie, but about a lot of movies, is where like the closed captioning, like the English closed captioning subtitles, uh, they don't translate. Like it'll be like or Filipino militia said like speaking, but they don't translate what the fuck they're saying. And like just in the movie itself, they don't translate what the fuck the Filipino militia is saying. And it's like if you're gonna have people not speaking English, like even if the characters aren't supposed to know it, like you could just have like subtitles for the people who are watching the fucking movie, like understanding what the fuck is being said. Because then like it'll be more cohesive. Like you can understand the story better and what the motivations of the characters are and shit. But like you can't do that with this fucking movie and a lot of movies that don't translate the foreign languages that are speaking. Um, Fucking yeah, this movie's just not good. It's genuinely very bad. And there's a movie that I think I review, like that I recorded a review of. Let me just check. Yeah, I recorded a review for a movie called Office Invasion, where people were saying that movie was bad and drawn out and like no chemistry and all this other shit. And it's like I would just point them now to this fucking movie, how brain dead and slow and fucking just awful it is compared to Office Invasion, which is a fun, quirky, like Simon Peggy kind of comedy movie with like, you know, you could read into the movie. But even if you don't read into the movie, you can still enjoy the movie. Like on a base level, it's an enjoyable movie without all the commentary that you can read into it. Anyway, sorry. Ta-ta. Everybody have a wonderful fucking day. God, this movie's terrible.